0-0 ball game as we go to the bottom of the first inning from Warner Park. Right-hander Aaron Wilkerson takes the mound for the Louisville Bats. He delivers to John Rave. First pitch misses for ball one. So the Omaha starting lineup today brought to you by Great Clips. Has John Rave batting first and left field, Drew Waters hitting second and right field, and Nick Lofton hitting third and second base. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back to the top of the screen, 1-1. Batting fourth at center field, Joey Weimer. Harold Castro hits fifth, he's the shortstop. Brian O'Keefe bats sixth, the catcher. Hitting seventh at first base is Nick Prado. Nelson Velasquez bats eighth, the designated hitter. And Cam Devaney rounds out the order. He's hitting ninth at third base. Right on left, Wilkerson delivers. Rave pops the ball up behind home plate into the seats. Hits off a railing and shoots to the other side of the section. The foul ball makes the count 1-2. So again, Omaha's Great Clips starting lineup has Raven left, Waters at right, Lofton at second, Weimer in center, Castro at short, O'Keefe the catcher, Prado at first, Velasquez the DH, and Devaney at third. A ball and 2 strikes on John Rave. Right-hander Wilkerson winds and fires. He misses high. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. John Rave yesterday was 1 for 3. He led off the bottom of the first with a homer. His second home run of the year. Both have been leadoff homers this week. And the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, smack to the right. That drops a foot foul. John Rave just out in front. It's a pretty good curveball down and in from Wilkerson. The count holds 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aaron Wilkerson is 35 years old. Signed a minor league contract with the Reds in January. Rave's going to get a new bat. He might have broken that one. This is Wilkerson's second outing of the year. He took the loss last Sunday in Louisville against Memphis. Allowed 8 runs on 9 hits and 3 1/3. Coming off a season where last year he pitched in Korea for the Lotte Giants. And the 2-2. Rave fouls to the left. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wilkerson originally signed with the Red Sox, has spent time with the Brewers in the major leagues. Again, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rave can't connect on the fastball up and in. And there's the first out of the bottom of the first inning. So 1 away for now the right fielder Drew Waters. Defensively behind Wilkerson, the left fielder is Ivan Johnson with Reese Hines in center, Will Benson in right. The infield after this first pitch to Drew Waters. That's left-handed to switch. The first pitch. Ground ball hit to the right, diving stop by Callahan. It hits off his glove and shoots it to right field. So Drew Waters has a 1-out single. 1 on and 1 out. The third baseman is Noel Limarte today. Levi Jordan plays shortstop with, mentioned Tyler Callahan in second. Davis Wenzel's the first baseman. Catcher is Will Banfield. So 0-0 game at the bottom of the first. 1 on, 1 out for the second baseman, Nick Lofton, who has not only reached safely in every game he's played so far, he's drawn a walk. He's tied for the minor league lead with 10 walks this year. The first pitch. Down and outside, ball 1. Lofton has reached multiple times in his last 5 games. 6 for 19 at the plate to begin the year, and he's driven in 5 runs. Infield plays him to pull. The 1-0. Smack to the air to center. Whit's going to blow that one down. Hines, the center fielder, drifts into the alley and makes the catch deep in right center for the second out, the bottom of the first inning. So runner on first with now 2 outs. We'll bring Joey Weimer to the plate, the former Louisville bat. He appeared in 30 games last year for Louisville, in addition to 2 with the Cincinnati Reds in the major leagues. Part of the Brady Singer, Jonathan India trade this past offseason. First pitch to Weimer. Taken down for ball 1, 1-0. Weimer was 0 for 4 yesterday with a walk. He has reached base in all 5 games he's played this year for Omaha, but a lot of that's been on walks. He's just 3 for 19. The 1-0. Taken for a strike. 1-1. So Louisville took the series opener on Tuesday, 7-3. Spoiled Omaha's home opener, but the Chasers have won 12-6, 5-3, and 8-2 since. The 1-1. Ewer rolls over a ball to the shortstop. Jordan charges in, underhand flip to the second baseman Callahan to force out Waters and end the bottom of the first inning. Walk. Here's the first pitch. Taken for ball 1. Castro 2 hits yesterday plus a walk. He doubled and scored in the 5th. And the 1-0. Back 1-1. Wilkerson has pitched for several different AAA clubs. He deals. Call a strike. 1-2. Mention the Brewers in the major leagues. 14 games between 2017 and 2019. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Castro sends a ground ball to the right, past the dive of Wenzel at first, a base hit into right field. So Harold Castro's on with a single. Brian O'Keefe. Wilkerson in his career has spent time with Pawtucket, Colorado Springs, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Las Vegas. He's been with the A's, the Brewers, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, and now the Reds. Brian O'Keefe hits. Right on right matchup. The first pitch. Foul tipped into the glove of the catcher Banfield. 0-1. O'Keefe is the DH yesterday, went 0 for 4. He did draw a walk. Also scored a run after reaching on an error. Infield plays him to pull. The 0-1 pitch. Found back. 0-2. I said it last year, and it might have felt like I was a broken record. It really feels like every swing Brian O'Keefe takes is one that could put the ball over the outfield fence. He takes very purposeful hacks, but very powerful ones at the same time. Now the 0-2. Just misses. That wasn't bad at all. It was a nice slider from Wilkerson. He did just miss off the low outside corner, so it's 1-2. Second game O'Keefe has caught this week, in addition to his time as a DH. The 1-2. High for a ball. 2-2 now. Wilkerson is right foot on the third base side of the pitching rubber. Set on the belt with a black glove. He spins and throws to first. Castro dives it safely. This is an Omaha team that has stolen 12 bases this year in as many attempts. Good success on the base paths. The combination of walks, steals, and home runs has made this fun to watch. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3 on O'Keefe. He whiffed on the high cutter. There's the first down to the bottom of the second. Necrano hits. Wilkerson already off to a better start than he did his last time. Rough outing in Memphis, so he came into today with an ERA north of 21. On a 4-run first last Saturday. The pitch. Prado looks at a ball. 1-0. Prado had yesterday off. He was 0 for 3 on Thursday, and then pinch hit for in the 9th. The pitch. That's a strike. Infield a pull for the left-handed batter. Wilkerson deals. That was is down. 2-1. Aaron Wilkerson's not going to be a guy that overwhelms you with his fastball. His four-seamer today has averaged 88. The fastest pitch he's thrown has been 89. He's spotting it well. 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's a cutter up and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two on Nick Prado with Harold Castro on first to the pitch. Rides inside. Now we're full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on Prado with Castro on first. Nelson Velasquez is waiting on deck. And the payoff pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw to second. They're in plenty of time, and Omaha caught stealing for the first time this year. Jordan tags out Castro, strike him out, throw him out, ends the bottom of the second. 2-6, Castro's caught stealing. Prado strikes out, the inning ends. He goes 88 miles an hour at the top of the zone. 4th strikeout for Wilkerson. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 4-0 lead for Louisville. As we play in the bottom of the 3rd, first pitch to Nelson Velasquez. Outside for ball 1. Velasquez, Cam Devaney, and John Rave are due to bat. 8, 9, and 1 in the Omaha order. Righty Aaron Wilkerson into his 3rd inning delivers. Swing and a miss from Velasquez. Now it's 1-1. Wilkerson's allowed a pair of singles. He's struck out 3. You strike him out, throw him out. Strikeout caught stealing ended the 2nd inning. And the 1-1. This is for a ball. 2-1. Velasquez in his 3rd start of the year, all have come at DH. This is game 7 for Omaha. He's 0 for 6 to start the season. The pitch, foul to the right. Now it's 2-2. Well, Nelly, like Nick Prado, was designated for assignment, cleared waivers, and sent outright to AAA Omaha. He was out of options this spring and didn't make the big league club, so he's no longer on the 40-man roster. 2-2. Foul to the right. 2-2. So he's not playing all that much. He played every day for Omaha in the second half of last year, but he seems to have a very positive attitude being here. Understands his role, is in good spirits. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Whipped in the fastball. It's 88 miles an hour at the top of the zone. 4th strikeout for Wilkerson, his 3rd straight batter punched out. Cam Devaney hits the number 9 hitter for Omaha. Right-handed batter, maybe the best hitter in the International League a week into the season. The first pitch. Swing and a miss, it's strike 1. So Devaney leads minor league baseball with 4 homers, tied for the league lead in total bases and extra base hits. Leads the league in slugging and OPS. The 0-1. Flied foul to the right, 0-2. He also ranks among the league leaders in average and on-base percentage. He's 9 for 20. 4 homers, 8 driven in. Went hitless on opening night, but has recorded a hit in every game since. Reached base at all 4 trips to the plate yesterday. 2 singles, 2 walks. The 0-2. Just misses outside the fastball, and it's challenged by Louisville. So Will Banfield thinks that was strike three. Let's see. It was strike three. That was firmly in the zone. My goodness. The home plate umpire did not have that as a strike. What was originally called the ball by Pete Tuckington flipped to a strike. So that's a strikeout of Devaney. Fourth straight strikeout for Wilkerson, a successful ABS challenge for the Bats. We go back to the top of the Omaha order for John Rave. First pitch, he's called strike one. A Rave struck out to open the bottom of the first. 3-0 Bats, bottom of inning three. Actually, 4-0 Bats, I beg your pardon. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So 4 runs, 4 hits for Louisville. The Bats scored 3 in the second, 1 in the third. 4-0. Rave, he has reached base and scored in every game so far this year. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. He's down on strikes for the second time today. And Aaron Wilkerson strikes out the side. He struck out 6 batters and 5 straight. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Through 3 innings, it's 4-0 Louisville. 1,156 losses. 2. So with Waters playing right field today, look, the majority of his pitch. Swung at and missed. 0-2. 2, 3, and 4. Due up to bat for Omaha in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Waters, Nick Lofton, and Joey Weimer. The 0-2. Outside for a ball. 1-2. Waters singled in the first. The first of Omaha's 2 hits today. Chasers haven't gotten anyone past first, though. Aaron Wilkerson, he struck out 6 and 5 in a row. The pitch. High. 2-2. He struck out 6 in today's game, and his last 5 outs have all come via the strikeout, including striking out the side in the second. 2-2 on Waters, Omaha's right fielder today. The pitch just misses. The cutter is ball 3. We're full 3-2. So with Waters playing right field today, look, the majority of his time will come in center, but it's important to the Royals to see his ability to play the corners too. The payoff. Called strike 3. Knew it. Looked at the changeup. 6 straight strikeouts for Aaron Wilkerson, and 7 in the ball game. There's 1 out of the bottom of the 4th. So Nick Lofton will hit now, Omaha's second baseman. Lofton, another guy where they hope to see him, primarily play third base, but he's gotten a couple starts at second, and we'll probably see him at first at some point. And the first offering. Strike 1. Lofton fly to center in the first inning. He's 0 for 1 today. Base is empty, 1 out. 4-0 Louisville lead in the 4th. The pitch. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2. And Aaron Wilkerson, he's pounding the zone with strikes. He's starting with strike 1. He's really locating his pitch as well, even though it's not overwhelming velocity. The pitch. Slider misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wilkerson steps back, lifts his knee, and comes home. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, Banfield. It's 2-2. Omaha hasn't gotten a hit since Harold Castro's single in the second. Wilkerson's faced 1 over the minimum so far. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, off his glove. The second baseman, Callahan, fields in front of second base and throws to first for the out. 1-4 to 3. Put out is the second out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hey, at least Omaha put the ball in play after the string of 6 strikeouts in a row. Joey Weimer hits. Bases empty and 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Joey Wiemer. Taking for strike one, the cutter. Wiemer grounded into a fielder's choice to end the bottom of the first. So he's 0 for 1 today. Just 3 for 20 to begin the season. His 0-1. High and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Infield to pull, outfield shades the other way for the right-handed batter. 2-1 home. Swing and a miss. That was a healthy hack from Wiemer. It's 2-2. Got 2 games in the big leagues with Cincinnati, but Wiemer is a University of Cincinnati product. Drafted in 2020 by Milwaukee. The 2-2. Over the backstop, netting a foul ball. Another Bearcat that has reached the major leagues. Ian Happ playing his 1,000th game today in the major leagues with the Chicago Cubs. Longest tenured Cubs player, really a fan favorite. I remember seeing him play in the Arizona Fall League back in 2016. I was in college and loved going to Fall League games. The 2-2. Down and away, taken for a ball. Or full 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that year the Fall League had Happ, Cody Bellinger, Gleyber Torres, Tim Tebow, everyone's favorite. 3-2 on Wiemer. Bases empty, 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th. And the payoff pitch. Smacked high in the air, deep to left center field. Hines has it played, shaded towards left and center. He reaches up, makes the catch, and over. Another 1-2-3 frame for drive. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty with nobody. Home, a 4-0 lead for Louisville. We enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Aaron Wilkerson set down 8 straight Omaha hitters. Now last to reach base is the man on the plate, Harold Castro, who opened the bottom of the 2nd inning with a single. About to be caught stealing to end the inning. Right on left with Castro. And Wilkerson's first pitch. Pop to the left. Third baseman Marte gives a little look. It's out of play into the seats. No balls and 1 strike. So Castro will be followed by Brian O'Keefe and Nick Prado. Next pitch will be Wilkerson's 60th of the afternoon. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Castro could not time his swing with the changeup. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty with nobody out. And the pitch. The dirt. Castro lays off. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind still blowing in pretty good from left field. Almost left to right, but not quite. A 1-2. Poked foul back to the screen. Still 1-2. Wilkerson kicks and deals. There's a slider up and in. Castro tried to check his swing. He did. Great patch in at third base. The umpire confirms no swing, so that's a ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. First baseman Wenzel fields it, and he takes it to the bag himself. There's one gone. So 9 in a row sent down by Aaron Wilkerson, and Brian O'Keefe will hit. Right-handed hitting catcher struck out his first time up. Now it's back in the second inning. First pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball's at 1 strike. Waiting for the first Big O bomb of 2025. O'Keefe's first home run of the year. Has 4 hits, no homers. The pitch. Down and away, checked his swing. Did he go? No, says Trevor Dandrew, the first base umpire. It's 1-1. Well, last year, Brian O'Keefe set career highs with Omaha in average, on-base, slugging, and OPS. All of the average base categories. The 1-1. Hopped in the air, left side of the diamond. Levi Jordan, the shortstop, has it tracked. Drifting back and forth on the left side of the infield dirt. He makes the catch. There's 2 away. Keep in mind, this is Brian O'Keefe's 12th professional season. So for his 11th season to be his best, says a lot about how well he performed last year. Brado struck out in the second. Now he bats in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch. Popped foul to the left. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss ahead of the changeup. 0-2. Wilkerson sure is pounding the strike zone. He is locating his pitches. And he's mixing his pitches well. The 0-2. Check swing on a ball low. Feel on the check swing, he didn't go. 1-2. Look, Aaron Wilkerson's thrown his fastball about half the time. It's been around 88 miles an hour, but after that, you don't know if you're getting the slider, changeup, cutter, or curveball. He's throwing them all about equal. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the 8th strikeout of the afternoon for Aaron Wilkerson. He's thrown 5 scoreless innings, and he's retired 11 straight. Playing his 3rd of the hasn't gotten a base runner since the 2nd. Bottom of the 6th inning, 4-0 lead for the Louisville Bats. Aaron Wilkerson delivers to Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a miss for strike 1. It's Velasquez, Cam Devaney, and John Rave. 8, 9, and 1 in the Storm Chaser order. Nelly struck out his last time up. That was in the 3rd inning. Omaha hasn't gotten a base runner since the 2nd. 0-1. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Wilkerson's been great today. Nelson Velasquez thought that strike was actually ball 1. He was wrong. So Omaha loses its first challenge of the day. Chasers have 1 left. Bats still have both challenges. They had 1 successful earlier today. 0-2 on Velasquez. Wilkerson has the sign. He twists and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nelson Velasquez down on strikes for the second time today. And that's strikeout number 9 for Wilkerson. One gone at the bottom of the 6th. I guess this is a good time to bring up Wilkerson's career high in strikeouts, 11. He's done it twice. Cam Devaney hits. He struck out his last time. That was the 3rd of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Omaha just does not seem to have an answer to him for this right-hander. Makes me think back to the final game of the regular season last year, you might remember. Omaha was held to a 1-hit shutout. Pitch. This is down, 1-1. David Buchanan had a 1-hit shutout the final day of the regular season, September 22nd. 1-1 pitch. Devaney cut on and missed. 1-2. Bats do have a lefty warming in their center field bullpen. Omaha still has Junior Fernandez getting ready. That's Joe LaSorsa warming, the 1-2. Devaney smacks that out to center. Back goes Hines, deep in center. A couple of paces in front of the warning track, he makes the catch. It's a well-hit ball by Devaney. 105 miles an hour, but with the wind howling in, you're not going to be able to leave the yard with that. 2 outs in the 6th inning. Omaha has been retired 13 in a row, going back to the Castro single in the 2nd. Wilkerson's faced 1 over the minimum. He struck out John Rave twice, and Rave is batting. First pitch. Taken for strike 1. Rave got down swinging in the 1st and 3rd innings. Omaha's leadoff hitter, the 0-1. Popped up, right side, foul territory. That'll get out of play into the seats. Count 0-2. Bases empty, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. 4-0 Louisville bats lead. 0-2 to Rave. Just misses. Not a bad curveball at all by Wilkerson. Still 0-2. Infield a pull, outfield the other way for the left-handed batter. Wilkerson steps back, kicks and deals. Breaks the bat of Rave, ground ball hit to the right. And Callahan, the second baseman, fields and throws to first to end the inning. Another 1-2-3 frame for Wilkerson, his 4th consecutive perfect. The second time we've seen Wilkerson. 6 scoreless innings, 2 hits, no walks, 9 strikes. Bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th inning after a rebound 7th inning stretch, and the Louisville bats are into the bullpen. What a start for Aaron Wilkerson. 6 scoreless innings, 2 hits, no walks, 9 strikeouts. He retired his final 14. Lefty Joe LaSorsa takes over. His first pitch to Drew Waters is shot the other way. A base